Welcome to the demo of the 24C feature. Consider minimum transfer quantity in work order scheduling and lead time calculation in Oracle Fusion Cloud Manufacturing. Minimum transfer quantity, also known as MTQ, represents the minimum quantity that must be processed at a given production operation before it can be transferred to the next operation. The minimum transfer quantity was introduced in 24B update, where this value can be captured at the work definition header and used in production scheduling mode. In this 24C update, this feature has been enhanced to use the minimum transfer quantity to schedule work orders using the unconstrained scheduler in Manufacturing Cloud. It is now also considered by the Manufacturing Lead Time Calculation program to calculate the manufacturing lead times for the specified lead time lot size. Shop floor execution need not wait for the entire work order quantity to be completed at an operation. You can now transfer a minimum quantity between operations, thereby reducing the lead time of the manufacturing process. Hence, it's possible to accurately model shop floor operations, effectively schedule work orders, and minimize the resource utilization. This demo shows you how you can use this feature. You will see how work orders are scheduled to create overlapping operations when using the unconstrained scheduler in manufacturing. Then, you will see how the lead time calculation program considers the minimum transfer quantity to calculate the manufacturing lead times. Here I have queried the work definition for an item, MFGITEM1, so that I can define its minimum transfer quantity. The minimum transfer quantity can be specified in the work definition header. I have specified the minimum transfer quantity as 200. This means that when a work order operation resource has processed 200 quantities, it can move to the next operation resource without waiting for the remaining work order quantity to be processed in that operation. I have now created a work order on the same item, for a quantity of 1,200 and with a start time of 9 a.m. The unconstrained work order scheduler has considered the minimum transfer quantity of 200 to determine the completion time of 1 p.m., a total duration of 4 hours. Let us review the operation dates to understand their. Here you can see the details of the work order operations and its resources. There are 3 operations, each requiring 1 resource of 3 hours each. Without a minimum transfer quantity, the total required duration would have been 9 hours. But in this work order, considering the minimum transfer quantity, you can see that the scheduler has overlapped each subsequent operation with its prior operation, with an offset of 30 minutes, thereby completing the entire work order quantity in a duration of 4 hours. Here, the overlap offset of 30 minutes corresponds to the time required to process the minimum transfer quantity of 200 in each operation. Let us now see how manufacturing lead times are calculated considering the minimum transfer quantity. Here we are submitting the scheduled process for manufacturing lead time calculation of the same item. Here we track the successful completion of the scheduled process. I am now viewing the lead time values in the item definition. I had already defined the lead time lot size to be 1,200 prior to running the lead time calculation program. The manufacturing plant operates using a calendar having 3 shifts of 8 hours each. So, a 24 hours duration corresponds to a lead time 1 day. In our case, since the time taken to process 1,200 quantity is 4 hours, the processing lead time is computed as 4 divided by 24, which is 0.16667. The fixed lead time is 0 as there are no resources with fixed basis. The variable lead time is computed by dividing processing lead time by the lead time lot size, which is 0.00014. Please note that lead time values for items with minimum transfer quantity will be accurate for processing the specified lead time lot size. It may not be accurate if the supply quantity is different from the lead time lot size. Some considerations when using this feature are: minimum transfer quantity is not considered for supplier operations and operation resources with fixed basis type. For such cases, they do not overlap with the prior or subsequent operation resources. It is also not applicable for resources which are not scheduled. Operations and its resources are scheduled without any overlap between them. when the minimum transfer quantity is not specified in the work definition, or when the work order quantity or the lead time lot size is less than the minimum transfer quantity specified in the work definition. This is the end of the feature demo. Thank you.